a scheme for auto damage and then running away all the time.
Don't know, seems a bit dangerous, but
yeah,
I guess we'll see.
With Achilles, you never know what you're going to get. All right, so we do see Yennefer and Triss being sort of corralled inside the building, which is to expect at the beginning of such a game. Wait,
Yeah.
can Achilles now just win on recursion? That's the question from chat. I would say, as Yennefer, you try to avoid that by limiting the amount of combat interaction. Because yes, you have an infinite loop, but in order to have the infinite loop, you need to attack or defend with it. If you need to boost every other turn to reach, then your infinite loop becomes less available to you, because you need cards for boosting, you need cards to discard for the telepathy. So you're not just gonna go infinite. Patroclus immediately dives in and targets Yennefer, which I think is a very sensible choice. You want to, if possible, to get rid of Yennefer output potential. And immediately we see a telepathy. So the first double attack gets denied, and Retinoid chooses not to discard.
Interesting. I am... There was a boost with a pot card, and then an attack with a double attack, which makes me think that Retinoid wants to go more for a value kind of game.
We see a portal, so
yeah, that's a good interaction for Achilles. On the like infinite loop discussion, I think that okay, let's see what happens first. Yeah, that's very good for Achilles. So they can blast into under Achilles. I guess I assume no boost.
you cannot boost, right? Because you don't have the ability in this
Of course.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm so not used to seeing Triss being played, to be fair.
Of course. So we see a triple attack turn from Yennefer, and using the Echoing Blast wants to attack Achilles, that gets swapped. So 1 damage onto Patroclus, and then the second attack goes into Achilles and gets fainted. So one of the 3 Echoing Blast is lost. But it still got decent value. Already 1 helm is gone, and in this map, which is a center 5 map, the helms are pretty significant. Ooh, undefended brothers in arms being taken by Triss.
Yeah, that was... Yeah, I imagine... Yeah, didn't want to play the magical barrier on full health, but still, that hurt. These players play very fast, by the way.
Yep.
Very hard to keep track. I wanted to say, on the infinite loop, I don't think Achilles should focus on anything like that. Sure, if the situation arises, sure, but like Achilles has so much damage, and once Patroclus goes down, so much card draw that versus a character without like incredible defenses and very low card draw, I think you just wanna be very aggressive and yeah, and just kill them.
Oh yeah, usually Achilles win this on aggression, that's for sure. Value-wise, Yennefer and Triss are pretty good, and I think using Triss as a hero increases your actually increases your value gain plan more than your damage output. Okay, so now we are leaving Yennefer open to attack.
Yeah.
So the typical $1,000,000 question, if you are Achilles here, how fast do you want Patroclus to die here? Consider the map, especially.
Oh, double maneuvering, interesting. I don't know. I think I just wanna kill Pat and then just throw a lot of damage into whoever is closest, whoever I can reach. In my opinion, because the longer the games goes, I think. Again, I don't have much experience on this matchup, but similarly to the previous one, the longer, the more of, the more deck Triss gets to see and play, the more value they get.
You do see the first auto damage. That also
Yeah, also because
nets.
imagine here, Triss maneuvered and played a scheme basically just to deal the 2 damage and sure, heal 1. If Achilles was angry,
Oh yeah.
are you really gonna do that?
No, never, never. You just
Yeah,
run for your
exactly.
life.
Exactly.
Okay.
Imagine his interaction with 2 more damage being dealt. So I really think Patroclus should
Okay,
be
here
killed.
Achilles has the opportunity to pull Triss back towards himself and attack again, but it has to be said that Achilles is not enjoying a hand advantage right now, so it could be dangerous, putting you open to retaliation.
Yeah, and also I just don't like Achilles attacking in general, even more so against hand in with hand disadvantage, as you said, because Achilles is like attacking with force. Like 2 skirmishes have been used, and a brother in arms,
Yeah,
and a double attack, and a pad card was boosted with. So, like, imagine the pad card being used to attack, or the force actually being 6s. That's a lot of damage lost.
agree. And what worries me also is that the double attack that got fainted, it's a boost 3. And again, on this map, as Achilles, especially when you get enraged, you want every high boost you can get. This is pretty good for Yennefer, I feel. It's another
Yeah.
boost 4 gun, and you're not even doing any damage onto Pat.
Yes. Yeah. First 7 probably. Do you just? Yeah. I think this is going pretty well for Triss.
Yeah, I have to agree.
Is this second action or third action?
Ooh, this second action, I think? Or, yeah, I
Second
think
of
it's second.
3. Okay. Yeah, taking the damage.
Taking 4, you really don't want to use 3 cards to defend and incinerate.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe you want to take here, but then you only had 4 cards, so maybe you have just good cards to discard anyway.
Oh, and it was
Okay,
the
so
last
it was
action.
last action. Okay.
And Patroclus in position to attack
the
Triss.
maneuver.
But the maneuver is telling us that probably no good attack is there. So Patroclus is just gonna stand in Triss's face, but maneuvering twice.
I don't understand this. I would have. Why did you move there in the first place then? If you're double maneuvering anyway, I guess maybe you could just double maneuver, move Achilles and pin Triss at least. Yeah, I feel like Achilles needed a good interaction here.
No.
But now, yeah, they just double maneuver away. I guess Achilles can double maneuver as well. Sure.
Yeah. You're never gonna force a boost here onto Triss. So
You can force some kind of adjacency if you go to the pink zone.
That's true.
Yeah, which would be nice. Instead we are attacking.
Attacking Yennefer.
No.
Ball lightning.
I don't really understand this move, to be fair. Discarding a pad card. Okay, we're just going full value. We're going for value. That's the plan. Which is not what I would have done. Doesn't mean that it's incorrect, of course, but let's see.
What worries me as Achilles here? Okay, nice take.
Well, depends what you discard, though.
Yeah.
Let's wait a second.
Could have been worse. Let's say, ooh, feint and spear throw. Okay.
Okay.
So I was saying the problem with this plan could be what we said earlier. First of all, Triss is a very value-oriented character, so even if you try value, probably she cannot value you. And the second thing is that keeping Pat alive is not just your choice. At some point, the opponent can say, this seems like a pretty good moment to accelerate your draw. So I'm gonna just kill Pat, make you lose 2 cards, and then run away for the rest of the game.
Yeah, exactly. Because especially as you said, there are many boosts have been used. I don't know. I feel like Achilles' advantage in this matchup is damage output and card draw, but
boom. 3 damage and action gain?
But you can't really discard here, I think.
No. Well, the 7s are gone.
Well, at least that's the silver lining, I suppose.
Okay, good. Heal. Now, it's not even that desirable to attack Triss anymore, except for eliminating 1 body blocking, but value-wise, Yennefer has nothing more to say, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, do you discard for the telepathy? You don't, probably. You're already at a hand disadvantage. You take the damage. Triss still deciding not to touch Patroclus, makes sense. And double maneuver, despite the massive hand advantage. And corralling Achilles, which is pretty nice.
Yeah. I like this play. Maybe you just had a hand full of schemes because only one scheme has been played. So, you know, maybe the hand was mostly blue and yellow. I think it makes sense. I'm just trying to think what can Achilles do here? Sure, the deck counts are vaguely even. So maybe it's fine. But not sure. Like Triss has played only one scheme. There's so much damage coming.
Yeah, and let's not forget another thing about the value game. That Triss didn't play any of the Hailstorm yet, which is huge value. With Achilles, you cannot even afford now to take both 3 damage onto your hero, because you're dead. So this means that it's going to be at least 2 cards discarded.
Yes. Or, I mean, if you're desperate, you just discard 4 from deck and...
Or 4 for deck, but it's gonna, like... It's official that Achilles is not winning this in value, so might as well change register.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. It's not winning in damage either, because Achilles is down to 6, and, you know, Triss could just play 2 schemes next turn or something, and then he's down to 2.
Okay. I would have loved Patroclus to go to the green zone too. Not sure if it's a good move, but I would have loved to see the situation in which, like, players say who is pinning whom.
Yeah. And here you're taking another damage from the lodge as well. Yeah. So I think this game is kind doomed. Unfortunately.
Still 2 schemes as Triss and 2 hailstorms. So that's
yeah.
Here we see the first hailstorm. you cannot take 3, so you have to discard 2 or 4.
You cannot take 3. You cannot discard, really. You cannot. Yeah.
Okay, decide to discard the Spear Throw and the Feint.
Yeah, I agree. I think, yeah. I think you move Pat there and try and do something.
Okay, we do see the mutual pin position. Patroclus now joining the fight. Kinda too late to
yeah, it's a
kill
bit
Pat.
late, but it's correct now. I think now you can just attack Pat as as Triss and just discard full hand.
Attack Pat and run away, body block with Yennefer.
Kiet suggesting to just take 3 and end the suffering, which is fair, I think.
Fair, yeah. Did we see a double maneuver turn? Okay.
Yeah, double maneuver. I guess maybe just a weird hand. I think, yeah, Triss is chilling anyways.
Ooh, another discard.
Well,
it's a skirmish. Yeah, here, even if you get enraged, you don't have any damage left.
Yeah, I just have the battle hardened, I guess. But I mean, double scheme is lethal. Oh, that's lethal. Oh, wait. How does this interaction works again?
Yeah, it's just damage, 2 damage to Achilles.
Oh wait, no, it's not lodge. Never mind.
Yeah.
I thought it was lodge.
So now, as Yennefer, you got basically the choice how to kill Achilles. You play another scheme, or you attack, or whatever.
Well,
lol. Okay.
Sure.
GG. Attacking with a portal, very efficient. So it's going to be a 2-0 for Jotto. Really well played.
Yeah, I think it's deserved, to be fair. I think the game plan here from Achilles. Yeah, not sure. I think going for damage is more reliable. Yeah, but anyway, between the two games, certainly there were some unfortunate situations for Retinoid. So I think it was, yeah, it was a fair attempt. I do think that Jotto won. Yeah, deserved win. But yeah, it's nice to watch.
Yeah, it was very instructive and nice game to watch. Yeah, I do think that Retinoid executed the plan well. Like she really chose the right execution of the plan. It's just that the plan itself could have worked maybe in other contexts, in another map, but the value against Triss really didn't pay out.
I don't really think that the map actually, sorry to interrupt, but I don't think the map made a difference in this case because, yeah, Achilles was mostly at a hand disadvantage, so it was actually a Triss kind of having the initiative here.
True.
I don't like, yeah, Achilles didn't really, I think, boosted like once with a pad card at the start, I think, and that was it. So, no, I agree with your point on the map, and yeah, having battle hardened buried didn't help. Sure.
Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah, but still, yeah, I'm not sure. Especially, if you see a battle hardened in hand, maybe you can go for this kind of game plan. But
yeah, fair point.